Want to chime in on what's happening with your favorite KFAN program? Make your voice heard on the Bradshaw and Bryan text line. Let us know what you have to say by texting your message to 64686. That's 64686. Standard message and data rates apply.
Hey, here we are. I'm the common man, Dan Cole. He's Chen Bean. It's time for Program Password quarterfinal, Program Password Invitational Tournament quarterfinal action. It's our third quarterfinal. It features the producers, Nordo and JG, taking on Falness and Halvy. Should be a good matchup. It's 3 versus 6?
Set to be lively.
Yeah.
Just looking at these two over here.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm just soaking it in.
Well, let's do it.
Thanks for having us, Common.
Yeah, it's good to have you, and we appreciate it. You know, as always, to me, it's not even the result. It's always just, is it entertaining? And I think all the four of you make it very entertaining.
Are we having a good time?
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
If it was a result, Falness wouldn't be invited anymore.
See, that's uncalled for.
Wow.
I've got a decent record. I'm building towards a greater good.
You've been bouncing back, haven't you?
I mean, if you can call 2 straight wins bouncing back, yeah, I have.
Are you the team nobody wants to play? Are you the player nobody wants to play right now?
I doubt it. I don't think that's probably the case, but that's fine. You know what? Underestimate me. Yeah. That's fine.
I think I'm going to switch chairs. This chair is too high.
Uh-oh.
I need to be right on the microphone.
Okay, Goldilocks.
Yeah, I'm like Brett. He has to hit off grass.
Yeah.
He can't hit off a turf.
What a tweet.
Driving range. Well, what does he do? I mean, come on.
I know.
What, is Scotty Scheffler already here for the 3M Open?
Google it.
I'm with him. At a driving range, I can't hit off a mat. It disguises your swing. It makes you think you're better than you are.
I don't disagree with the mat thing.
That's what he says.
I don't disagree with the mat thing. It's just the old, I have to ask the Twin Cities public where I can find a driving range that has grass you can hit on.
Yeah, I don't think he got any suggestions either by our amplification. I think everybody was kind of bored with it.
And part of the reason is because, now this is really inner golf, because turf conditions, because of winter kill were not good. Most driving ranges aren't letting you hit off the turf yet because the grass just isn't growing, so it ruins the range. Once we need like a week of 70 to 80 degree weather with sunshine, they'll all open up.
Okay. Well, let Brett know.
You can hit off the grass at Island Lake, just so you know.
On Saturdays at 10, what are the driving ranges like as opposed to at noon? Like when on the Saturday mornings. Are they any better?
Well, here's what I'll tell you. Tee to Green back at its regularly scheduled time, thanks to the Wild.
To the Colorado Avalanche.
Yeah, thanks to the Avalanche. Well, it was like, do I pre-record, do I not? It was throwing me off.
Stress of both worlds.
It was the stress of both worlds, and now we're back to normal. So anyway.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Here we are.
Are we ready to play?
Yeah, I'll be on property this week up at Grandview Lodge.
Love it.
At Thursday at about 3:40. My troubles are going to be behind.
The power trip was just there. I don't know if you knew that.
They were there.
They were there. I read about that in the Brainerd Dispatch.
Yes, I saw it too in the Brainerd Dispatch. And they have competing papers. There's also the Brainerd Daily Bugle. Mm-hmm. That was in there as well. So, yeah, they made it. They were a big hit up there.
I'm sure they were.
Yep.
Password. Give the password. Give the password.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Progrum Password. Here's your host, the very average and plain-looking Tenna B. Hey, quarterfinal number 3 of the Program Password Invitational. It's the 3 versus 6 matchup today. Justin Gaard and Eric Nordquist versus the 6 seed Zach Halverson and Kevin Falls. The winner will face the number 2 seed Common Man and Corey Cove in the semifinals. As always, you can watch Program Password at KFAN.com/watch. You can also comment, which a couple people have. And Falness, you actually received a compliment on here.
That's not likely.
Something called Mike Wood 08L says, I can legitimately say that Falness is my favorite player.
Okay, I like Mike Wood 08. Very good taste in Program Password players.
Gaardsy, on the other hand, catching some strays.
All right. Yes.
Wow.
Matt D N2N says, hot take, JG is the most overrated Program Password player of all time.
Wow.
He's living off a four-year-old one-off run with the legendary Ryan Donaldson.
Yeah, how's that taste?
I can't necessarily argue. Were we runners-up last year?
You and Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Runner-up isn't bad.
Well, here is your program password preview. So the
I think I'm under 500, but go ahead.
Yeah, the 3 seed is JG and Nordo. Gaardsy, you're correct. 17 and 19 all time. 4 consecutive losses, but you play when the lights are on the brightest. You are 8 and 3 all time in the Program Password Invitational, including the championship in 2022.
It's a long time ago. It was like pre-COVID.
Yeah. Your teammate Eric Nordquist, rough start to his Program Password career, but now he's playing as well as anybody. He's 9 and 9 all time, but 5 consecutive wins entering this tournament.
Let's make it 6.
I'd love to.
Shall we?
I'd love to.
Okay.
He is 2 and 2 in the PPI. You two together as a team, you're 1 and 2 together. You guys have played in the PPI together before.
That's a problem.
You went 1 and 1 in the 2024 Program Password Invitational. You guys lost in the semis to Swedberg and Charge, the eventual champions.
Oh, yeah, it was too much nerd. It was too much nerd.
Yeah, we had a chance that game, I remember, though. I do remember. Yeah.
A couple of mistakes on my end.
Did I lose in the semis then?
That year you lost in the semis.
So I have a semis, a finals, and a championship.
Yes.
Okay. You want to reply back to Matt B 0678? I mean,
that is equity.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
All right.
The number 6 seed, Zach Halverson. You are 5 and 8 all time. Last year was your first time in the PPI. You did not get out of the quarterfinals.
Almost.
Tommy.
You and Tommy had a good run there for 2 clues. Yeah.
Your teammate, fellow Wild Radio Network coworker and boss would be Kevin Falness. 7 and 17 all time. That is the 5th worst record in Program Password.
We are laughing.
But you've won 2 games in a row.
I sure have.
It's got a spark.
And you have won at least once in a play-in game once in the Program Password Invitational. You're 1 and 4 all time.
Okay.
I will say, in the battle for the 2 worst players, Muss and Falness.
Nope.
It's
PA. I mean, I can go through.
But like
Lavelle.
regulars. PA's not here regularly.
Okay.
Guys that somehow continue to get invited back.
Yeah, that's true.
There is a Grand Canyon divide between Muss and you for the bottom 2.
Amen.
Yeah, Muss is
Muss's
in the bottom.
winning percentage is now 13%.
How about Gorg? Gorg's in that plateau, isn't he?
I guess I haven't listened when Gorg is on.
He almost pulled off the upset last week.
Yeah.
There's more on his
That
partner.
surprises me. It surprises me.
2 things. One, we will do a coin toss. There are no ladies here. We will let the higher seed choose heads or tails. So Gaardsy, Nordo, heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
It is heads. So Halvy and Falness will have the option. The other part is, just to let you know before the game, I will not initiate any challenges of any kind now that we're in the tournament. So if you think an illegal clue has been given, if you think there is an illegal hand motion, you have to challenge it. I will not point it out.
Okay.
Just
Sounds
a lot of
pressure.
Duck all responsibility and accountability.
Yep, that's fair.
Okay.
Let's play.
All right, Zach
A lot of
and
prep work involved in
Nordo,
this.
you two take a look at that.
It's a call back to
Larry Mandela guy came up with the words for me today, so I appreciate that. Zach and Nordo, take a look at the iPad, please. The password is fine. All right, Halvy, you won the coin toss, so you've got the option here. You want to go first or second?
We'll go second.
All right, Nordo and Gaardsy for 10.
Meh.
Average.
Halvy and Falness for 9.
Parking.
Lot.
Nordo and Gaardsy for 8.
A citation.
Ticket. Maybe Matt's right.
Yeah.
Halverson and Falness for 7. Five seconds.
Safety.
Handicap.
Nordo and Gaardsy for 6.
Pay.
Fine.
There we go.
I had nothing.
It's a good first clue.
Well, yeah, but I deviated when he did.
Yeah, I know. We got there.
So we figured it out.
I circled back to
It'll be
it.
a long game.
I circled back to it.
6-0 early lead for JG and Nordo. Falness and Gaardsy, take a look at the iPad. The password is Cole. All right, Kevin Falness, down 6 early. The option is on you. Do you want to go first or second?
First.
All right, Falness and Halvy for 10.
Dan.
Cole? Nice clue.
Really? Okay.
Worked.
That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, too late to contest that now. I would have contested that for he looked over at Common before he said that, but that's all right. It's 10-6.
Just seeing if he was awake.
Yeah,
he was having lunch.
He was just looking at the moderator.
Halvy and Falness with the 10-6 lead. Zach and Nordo, take a look at the iPad.
Didn't know looks could be.
The password is legend. All right, Nordo, you're down 4 points. Option is on you. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
All right, Halvy and Falness for 10.
Map.
Globe.
Nordo and Gaardsy for 9.
Folklore.
Treasure.
Halvy and Falness for 8.
Reference.
Quest. No.
I love this. I love the certain nod you give is my favorite part.
Nordo and Gaardsy for 7.
Rumor. Oh, that's terrible.
Halvy and Falness for 6.
Miles.
Treasure.
That's already been answered.
Oh.
Nordo and Gaardsy for 5.
Key.
Compass.
All right, last one. Halvy and Falness for 4.
Carbon monoxide issue in here?
Message.
Treasure.
No. Legend. It's legend.
Legend.
If your second one.
I got to stop.
No. Your second clue, what was it again?
Folklore.
Yeah, legend.
It wasn't treasure?
Are we sure it wasn't treasure?
How about Quest?
I'm starting to think it was treasure.
You could have went with Bigfoot, Bunyan.
We had some good suggestions at KFAN.com/watch. Zelda.
Yeah, legend.
Or Urban.
Yeah. Well, Folklore did it.
Folklore was good.
I was just thinking Taylor Swift then.
All I was thinking of was that I think it was a movie in the 80s with like Warwick Davis, some fantasy movie called Legend.
That's topical. Yeah, but 2026.
Well, no, that's the problem.
All right, still 10-6. Halverson and Falness with the lead. Falness and JG, take a look at the iPad.
This is going well.
The password is letter. All right, Gaardsy. Options on you. You're down 4 points. What do you want to do here, first or second?
We'll go first.
All right, to regain the lead, JG and Nordo for 10.
Mail.
Box.
Falness and Halvy for 9.
Kenny.
Chesney.
Gaardsy and Nordo for 8.
Right.
Falness and Halvy for 7.
Stamp.
Letter. There we go.
Hey.
Alphabet.
Yeah.
Letter Kenny.
It's going well. 17-6.
Wow.
Falness with probably the biggest lead he's ever had, 11 points.
Not true. I've won before.
Zach and Nordo, take a look at the iPad. The password is cool. All right, Nordo, options on you. You're down by 11. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll try first.
All right, to get within 1, Nordo and JG for 10.
Runnings.
Cool.
I don't get that one. You got to
It's a movie clue.
It's a 90s movie. See?
there we go.
90s.
Oh,
Now we're
bring
talking.
it up a decade.
Bring it up a
Jamaican
decade.
run. Okay.
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme.
It's a movie thing?
Jamaican
Sunka.
bobsled
It's a
team.
great film.
Lay.
What? I wouldn't have had that one.
Who are you talking to?
It's layup.
Oh.
17-16, Halvy and Falness with that 1-point lead.
Good clue,
Falness
Nordo. We're
and
back.
Gaardsy, take a look at the iPad. The password is justice. All right, JG, down a point, so you still have the option here. Do you want to go first or second?
Second.
Falness and Halverson for 10.
Hall.
Fame.
Gaardsy and Nordo for 9.
Verdict.
Jury.
Falness and Halvy for 8.
John.
Monitor.
Gaardsy and Nordo for 7.
Guilty.
Judgment.
Halvy and Falness for 6.
Radial.
Speaker.
Gaardsy and Nordo for 5.
Arrested.
Last one, Falness and Halvy for 4.
Sentence. That guy's name is John Justice, right?
John was a good clue. I thought about it immediately,
man.
if I should go with that or not.
Justice.
Justice.
I don't know if
Thought
I'm
about
gonna
David.
Talk,
can't point.
News talk or something.
You two were both in different lanes, too.
Yeah, well,
Gaardsy was in a lane and Falness was in a lane. And it could have been confused.
Where could I have given it to you, Nardo?
And it
What
was a
would
head-on
you have said
collision.
for justice?
No, I'm on a streak of stupid right now. We got to get out of this. Okay.
All right, still 17-16. This game is going to be going on until 3 o'clock with the
We're
Barrero
on till
Show.
3.
Halvy and Nordo.
Have
iPad.
Common and Corey been advanced to the finals?
They've already received a bye. Halvy and Nordo, take a look at the iPad.
We'll get there, Nardo.
The password is bitter. Nordo, option still on you. You're down 1 point. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll try first.
All right, Nordo and JG for 10.
Disenfranchised.
Nordo, Gaardsy, Kennedy.
Jeez. Sorry, Nardo.
Halvy and Falness for 9.
Sour.
bitter.
Yeah!
That was a better clue. That was a better clue. My bad.
Let's go.
Oh, energy from Halvy over
Yeah,
there.
that was scary.
Wow.
Biggest lead for Halvy and Falness thus far. They're up 10 points. It's 26-16.
Hey, we had an 11-point lead.
I said biggest lead for you guys.
Yeah, when do we have a?
Oh, yeah, you did have an 11-point lead. I thought that was the other team. I'm sorry.
Upset alert.
You're right, Halvy. Falness and Gaardsy. Take a look at the iPad. The password is famous. All right, Gaardsy down 10. You can tie the game right here. The option's on you. You want to go first or second?
We'll go first.
To tie the game, Gaardsy and Nordo for 10.
Celebrity.
Icon?
Falness and Halvy for 9.
Dave's.
Famous.
Oh, yes! Got it. You got it.
Oh my God.
Ow!
I was almost very bitter.
Upset alert.
Yeah.
We have an upset alert. It's 35-16, the 6th seed, Halvy and Falness.
It's hard working backwards
with the lead.
that.
Long ways to go.
Halvy and Nordo. Take a look at the iPad. The password is chain. All right, Nordo down 19 points here. Options on you. What do you want to do, first or second?
It's almost like the faces of Marnie on Friday.
I'll go second.
Oh, boy.
All right, Halvy and Falness for 10.
Linked.
Chain?
Wow.
Halftime already?
Where are we at, 10?
28-0 run for Falness and Halvy. They're up 45-16 at halftime.
We'll take a short break. This is quarterfinal action, program password invitational tournament right here on KFAN.
Progrum Password is next, and you can watch live on KFAN social channel,
including Lionel Richie with Earth, Wind, and Fire on June 24th, and the Smashing Pumpkins on October 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Get the complete details on all our upcoming shows on the concert page at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Oh, there we go. You can hear it, you can feel it, you can smell it, you can almost touch it, maybe an upset in the making. 6th seed, Halvy and Falness lead over the 3rd-seeded producers, JG and Nordo. What's our score, Tina?
It is 45-16.
Wow.
Zach
Nice.
and Falness, the 6th seed.
Not even as close as I thought.
It's like the
Gaardsy and
Wolves and
Nordo,
the
the 3
Nuggets.
seed.
The Wolves and the Lakers.
If Gaardsy and Nordo were smart, this is the time of the game you start bringing up white bear hockey and you get him flustered and you get in his head a little bit.
Let's not do that. Let's keep it.
I'm
civil.
like I didn't challenge earlier. I'm an ethical hooper. All right, I'm an ethical password.
You're not a
player.
foul baiter?
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
No, we'll win with what's presented to us. I did clean the windscreen through the break, though, so I'm feeling better already. And I'm ready to make a comeback.
What we should have done, on really the only clue we've gotten, inspired by that, during the break, we should have said, feel the rhythm.
Yeah.
Feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's password time.
Love it.
I'm going to change that to our open.
Cool runnings.
Love it.
Let's go.
All right, we ready for the second half?
Darius, Sanka,
Yes.
Junior Bevel.
You can watch the second half at KFAN.com/watch. It's 45-16. Halvy and Falness, the 6th seed, over Gaardsy and Nordo, the 3 seed. Halvy and Falness, you're 35 points away from a win. Let's go to Falness and JG. Take a look at that iPad.
Gonna have the option for a while now.
The password is bail. All right, JG, you're down 29. Gonna have the option for a while now. What do you want to do here? You want to go first or second?
First.
All right, they need to stop the bleeding. Gaardsy and Nordo for 10.
Bond.
Gel? Man, I'm just off.
Falness and Halvy for 9.
Bondsman.
Bail.
Is Kevin Falness good?
I thought that was a layup, but
I'm going to miss I'm going to miss Falness and Muss taking shots at each other on Twitter on who's worse at password.
Gorgon Muss. That's their thing
I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's no.
What is happening?
Gorgon Muss.
Gorgon Muss.
It is 54-16. Halvy and Falness with the lead. Zacho and Nordo. Take a look at the iPad. The password is sidekick. All right, Nordo. Down 38. Got to make a run here. Options on you. You want to go first or second?
I guess we basically got to go first the rest of the way.
Absolutely.
That's terrible
Great
strategy.
They're not
Love it.
that hot.
That is a terrible strategy, but
First the rest of the way.
Nordo and Gaardsy for 10.
Partner.
Spouse.
Halvy and Falness for 9.
Producer.
Sidekick.
Oh, my God.
No, yeah, right when you said it.
Oh, my God.
Right when you said it, I got it. It's good clues.
Common, what's the thing about Rune Arledge?
Our executive producer has been Rune Arledge. 60 minutes on most of these stations, except on the West Coast where it's murder, she wrote.
Of all the golf lines you use, Adam Scott up until Impact. My favorite one is the, speaking of producers, this is where the guy in the truck says, don't go back to guard until he's tapping in on 18. That's, we're about to tap in on 18.
Yep.
I will say, Common, this is a sidetrack here. They were doing that the other day where golfers that are completely out of the tournament, like Scotty Scheffler, they have to show him tapping in at 18. It's like, he's out of the tournament. We don't need to watch him tapping in.
But they do. They love to show it.
Yeah, it's pointless. All right, 63-16. Halvy and Falness, you're 17 points away from a win. Falness and Gaardsy, take a look at the iPad. The password is pipe. All right, Gaardsy, we've reached the point where you're making the math tricky for me. I believe you're down 47 points.
Well, you have to go first now from our.
Do you want to go first or second?
I want to go second.
All right, Falness and Halvy for 10.
Crack.
Cocaine.
Gaardsy and Nordo for 9.
Smoke.
Pot.
Falness and Halvy for 8.
Stovetop.
Pipe.
Wow.
I don't know where stove. What?
I don't know.
Stovetop pipe. Nobody knows. I didn't know if it was 2 words or not.
I was going to say pipe, and then I almost.
I saw you starting to mouth it too.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
This is a 54-0 run
Is that right?
for Falness and Halvy. All of a sudden, you're at 71 points. So any correct answer that is 9 or more, you have pulled off the upset and you're heading to the semis. JG Nordo, you got your work cut out for you. You're at 16 points. Halvy.
Oh, this is so stupid.
Halvy and Nordo, take a look at the iPad. The password is sign. All right, Nordo, the beauty of this game is you're going to have the options for a long time. You can roll off 4 10-pointers in a row and get right back in this game. You have the option now. You want to go first or second?
I will go. I just leave it in their hands and then
5
they'll go
seconds.
off on us.
5 seconds.
We'll let them do it. They'll go second. We'll go second.
All right, Halvy and Falness for 10.
Street.
Nordo and Gaardsy for 9.
Signal.
Light. Damn it. I had 3 things in
Halvy
my
and
head.
Gaardsy for 8.
Stop.
Intersection.
Nordo and Gaardsy for 7.
Yield.
Sign. Should have done it 2 ago. It's my bad.
That's good. We're good.
I didn't have anything for that.
All right. At least they are back on the board at 71-23. Halverson and Falness still 9 points away from a win. Falness and JG. Take a look at the iPad. The password is tune. Gaardsy still down 48 points. Options on you. Do you want to go first or second?
Did he say something to me?
Oh, sorry. I do that once a game where I don't hit the button. Gaardsy, options on you. You want to go first or second?
Second.
Falness and Halvy for 10 and the win.
No.
The hell was that?
You really went for it.
I thought it'd be easy.
Gaardsy and Nordo for 9.
Guitar.
Solo?
Falness and Halvy for 8.
Fork.
Tune?
8.
Still alive.
Otto was it really?
It was a brilliant clue, but I didn't know what you said right away.
You went for it.
I don't know what you said.
I respect the commitment.
You sound just like an auto tune.
Yeah, I didn't hear Otto, so.
Oh.
But if I would have heard Otto in that
I couldn't tell
jumbled
what you
mess.
said.
I thought you said out of. And I'm like, that's an illegal clue.
Well, I panicked. I thought you said 2 words there.
Sorry.
All right, so here's where we're at. Halvy and Falness, you're at 79 points. So any correct answer now, you are victorious. Gaardsy and Nordo, you got to run the table. You're at 23.
Keep singing like that in the semis.
Halvy and Nordo, take a look at the iPad. The password is chest. All right, Nordo. Down 56. Options on you. Do you want to go first or second?
We'll go first.
All right, Nordo and Gaardsy for 10.
Pecs.
Chest.
Just so you know, last week, Audra and Gorg were down, 40-some points? They almost came back and won that one. It can be done. It's now 79-33.
That's the company I want to be in this game.
Still, what the hell?
Audra and Gorg, defending champ
Almost
5 years ago, 2-time finalist.
Falness and Gaardsy.
Audra and Gorg almost came back.
Take a look at the iPad. The password is Panther. All right, Gaardsy. Down 46. You can make a little bit of a run here. You got the option. You want to go first or second?
First.
All right, Gaardsy and Nordo for 10.
Lapanta.
Hair.
Falness and Zacho for 9 and the win.
Pink.
Panther.
They win.
Bam!
Wow.
Let's go. My fault.
I was going to do that. I mean, if you would have passed it, that's what I would have said.
Yeah.
What would you have said?
I wouldn't have said Panther after that.
I would have just said Carolina.
I would have.
Yeah.
There you go.
But that, who knows?
Hurricane.
I know. Lapanta's on 9 to noon all the time. Hair apparent. But that's where he went hair. Panther. If Gorg was in the chair, I would have said Lapanta. He would have said Panther. We would have walked it right
possibly.
off. But hair apparent, 9 to noon. I got to FaceTime somebody.
Yeah, this is. Well, congratulations, gentlemen. Well
Falness and Halvy versus Common and Cove in the
Why do you sound
semis.
surprised?
Wow.
We'll see you
We predicted it.
program
It's
password.
the biggest upset in Program Password
Yeah.
Invitational history.
See you in a couple
done.
weeks.
Indeed. Falness and Halvy with a victory. Gentlemen, better luck next time.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's always good to have you. We'll take a short break.
Disaster.
The legendary one, Mark Rosen, joins us next year on the face.